Today I wanted to talk about Spravato. Spravato is essentially ketamine in a nasal can. Um, in 1950s, ketamine IV form was formulated. The patent ran out a long time ago and isn't worth a whole lot of money until kind of recently with the supply and demand issue, but there's no patent on IV ketamine. However, recently, once it was discovered that IV ketamine had this antidepressant effect, um, Big Pharma decided to take the isomer of ketamine, which is basically like, let's say this is the organic chemistry nomenclature of ketamine. And basically what they did is they matched it, the mirror image of ketamine, just the backhand side of it. So just turned it opposite. And then they were able to patent that formulation, which was then put into a nasal inhalant. So it was completely like, it was packaged differently, the delivered differently, and then the structure was basically the same. It was just flipped over. They called the isomer. And so then they were able to patent that. I would say so the IV ketamine is out of box, off-label use, non-FDA approved for depression. Now, however, this Spravato, the isomer, which was just recently patented by Big Pharma, is approved for depression, anxiety. And let's talk about the delivery. Now, the bioavailability of IV ketamine is 100%. We know exactly what you're getting. We can regulate it. We can control it. The dosage or the route of administration with Spravato is, did you get it? I don't know. Did I cough? Did I get it? I don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. It's not consistent. There's a dosage, within a bottle of the powder, and you shake it up with saline and you spray it in your nose. How the heck is that being consistent? And then I guess I want to talk about, how is it given? It's given, yes, nasally, but how is it administered? Is it administered in a proper set and setting? Is it administered in someone's office? Is it administered in a cubicle with other people getting their Spravato at the same time? Is it quiet? I don't know these things, but hopefully they are. From what I've heard is that the blast off or the effects, let's say, come in about 2 minutes or so after taking the nasal, and they last about 10 minutes. I'm not sure how much ground you're going to cover in 10 minutes time, and how deep you're going to get on Spravato. And listen, I'm all for, if it's helping people, great. But I have a funny feeling that it doesn't help a lot of people. I want to say it doesn't maybe have the longevity or the durability as, let's say, IV ketamine, held with intention, held with integration and intention work, like I said, giving in a somewhat of a ceremonial way, ritualistic way, where things are slowed down, things are giving in a proper set and setting, and then there's integration to follow after a session of IV ketamine. So you see, I'm just trying to compare the two, and I just want to say I'm not against if people are having fantastic results with their Spravato, great. But if you're not, I bet I know why. If you are on SSRIs, which many people who are on depression, that seems to be the first line of defense, the tolerance to ketamine is much, much higher. If you take Xanax or alprazolam or any of the benzos, Ritalin, Adderall, any of those the day of, you're going to have a block to the ketamine. If you are on mood stabilizers, lamotrigine, and the rest, you're not going to experience or have a breakthrough moment with ketamine. It's just going to bounce off you. And so if the clinicians are not paying attention to this, I'm not sure how they can gauge how much Spravato inhalation to give you to offset those other medications and what they can do to you. So food for thought. And I kind of see myself rewinding the tape with people that said, oh, I tried Spravato, it doesn't work. I tried ketamine, it doesn't work. You know, it's like, okay, buddy, I got to like rewind the tape. How was it administered? How much did you get? What medications are you on? Did you have integration after your session? Was someone there to help you hardwire your experience into your life? Was someone there to help you give you tools to work on habit reformation? Was there any action plans involved? I mean, like, no, none of that was. You were just given the inhaler and it's expected to just magically turn your life around. I'm just curious, and I think I know why these people are not having the effects that they want. And here's the other deal, is that because that inhalational spray is approved for depression, it's covered by insurance. And so, you know, now you got the insurance companies on the side of Big Pharma. And again, we're just back to taking Zoloft or Paxil every day. And instead of like taking something by mouth every day, every 3 days, you go in and inhale ketamine. And hang in your hat that it's going to change your life. It's going to change your depression. I have a hard time with it. And if you have any more questions about this, please reach out to us. I'd love to talk to you more about it. If you're having great experiences with Spravato, awesome, power to you. If you're not having great experiences with Spravato and you're not getting the results that you were looking for, call us. We can sit down and talk and see maybe what's going on. Have a good day, everybody. Be good.